The human body is designed to move as a single, coordinated system. Every step, jump, or lift involves multiple joints and muscles working together. This concept is known as the kinetic chain, the idea that movement in one part of the body affects every other part. Understanding the kinetic chain helps explain athletic performance, injury prevention, and efficient human movement. The kinetic chain refers to a sequence of interconnected joints and muscles that work together to produce movement. Just like the links of a chain, each segment of the body depends on the others. If one link becomes weak, stiff, or unstable, the entire system is affected. This is why proper movement requires coordination across the whole body. Movement patterns are often categorized into open kinetic chain and closed kinetic chain movements. In open chain movements, the end of the limb moves freely through space. For example, a leg extension machine. In closed chain movements, the limb is fixed against a surface. Examples include squats, push-ups, and running. Closed chain movements engage multiple joints simultaneously, creating greater stability and strength. The lower kinetic chain includes the feet, ankles, knees, hips, and pelvis. These structures absorb impact, maintain balance, and generate force during activities like walking or jumping. When the foot contacts the ground, forces travel upward through the ankle, knee, and hip. Efficient alignment ensures these forces are distributed safely. At the center of the kinetic chain is the core. The core includes the abdominal muscles, spinal stabilizers, diaphragm, and pelvic floor. These muscles stabilize the spine and transfer forces between the upper and lower body. Without a stable core, movement becomes inefficient and injury risk increases. The upper kinetic chain includes the shoulders, arms, and hands. These structures allow the body to push, pull, throw, and lift objects. The shoulder joint provides incredible mobility, but it relies heavily on muscular control for stability. When the upper body moves efficiently, it works in harmony with the rest of the body. Movement begins with force generation, usually from the ground. For example, when an athlete jumps, the legs push into the floor. This force travels upward through the hips, core, and arms. Each segment contributes to the final movement outcome. The kinetic chain also plays a crucial role in energy transfer. Athletes rely on this process to generate powerful movements. For example, in throwing or punching, power starts in the legs, travels through the core, and finishes in the arms. Without proper coordination, much of this energy is lost. Every joint in the body must balance stability and mobility. Some joints, like the hips and shoulders, prioritize mobility. Others, like the knees and spine, require greater stability. The kinetic chain depends on this balance to function properly. When one part of the kinetic chain becomes weak or restricted, the body compensates. For example, limited ankle mobility can place excessive stress on the knees. Similarly, weak core muscles can overload the lower back. Over time, these compensations can lead to injury. Even simple movements like walking rely on the kinetic chain. Each step requires coordination between the feet, legs, pelvis, and spine. The arms swing naturally to balance rotational forces. This rhythmic coordination makes walking efficient and stable. Athletic performance depends heavily on kinetic chain efficiency. Sprinters rely on powerful leg drive and core stability. Throwing athletes generate force from the ground through their entire body. When the chain functions correctly, athletes produce greater speed and power. Understanding the kinetic chain is essential for preventing injuries. Training programs that strengthen multiple joints and muscle groups help maintain proper movement patterns. Exercises like squats, lunges, and push-ups train the body as a connected system. Functional training focuses on improving the entire kinetic chain. Instead of isolating single muscles, these exercises train coordinated movement. This approach improves balance, strength, and overall performance. The human body was never meant to move in isolation. Every joint, muscle, and nerve works together as part of a complex kinetic chain. When this chain is strong and coordinated, movement becomes powerful, efficient, and resilient. Understanding this system allows us to move better, perform better, and protect our bodies from injury.